What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, November 18th, and in today's quickie video, we're going to be talking about Coinbase, the exchange that's based in the US. Now, the reason we're talking about this is because you do know that Coinbase and many other exchanges around the world are facing a lot of scrutiny, only because the FTX exchange and Sam Bankman-Fried scandal / fraudulent scandal. So right now, I need to talk to you guys specifically about Coinbase because, again, Coinbase is one of the largest exchanges in the world. What do I mean by that? If we look at CoinMarketCap and we look at the top exchanges in the world, Coinbase exchange is number 2, and that is based in the US. Binance is number 1, but that's outside the US. We do have Kraken as well, which is based in the US, and Binance.us, which is the US version of Binance. But we have to keep in mind, Coinbase Exchange is the second largest exchange in the world. Why? Well, let's look at the map. Right now, this is the crypto regulation around the world. The US is the main dog in terms of all exchanges because most cryptocurrencies, most assets that are being traded within the blockchain are used with US dollars, if you haven't noticed. So right now, the United States is one of the main focuses right now because Congress right now is focusing on those exchanges, especially Coinbase. And you do know that once the cryptocurrency was in this bear market in the beginning of the year, we saw this Coinbase public stock, ticker symbol coin, on the NASDAQ drop from almost 300 to down to $45. That's a huge decline. And it's mainly because we've seen cryptocurrency drop. So what does that mean for the future of Coinbase? Well, really, we don't know at this point. But keep in mind, Coinbase was sharing this post, and even Brian Armstrong, who's the founder, did retweet this post. Now, this is in regards to what happened with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. There are 4 things that they wanted to share with you. Number 1, they're centered and headquartered in the United States. So trying to give you some assurance that Congress is going to be watching them and also monitoring that they're not doing some insider trading. So they have a lot more at stake, and they probably maybe wouldn't mess with your funds as much. That's why they say that the customer's assets, they hold to 1-to-1. So if you have 1 Bitcoin, well, they have 1 Bitcoin to hold against that. 1 Ethereum to 1 Ethereum, 1 Solana to 1 Cardano, so forth, so on, $1 to $1. And also, they don't leverage your money, is what they're saying, because they need your consent in order to do that, because they have to follow the US laws. Now, there isn't any regulation around Coinbase, let alone around cryptocurrency or even on the blockchain aspect. So seriously, anybody can do whatever they want until that actually happens. But until then, everything is speculation, because we've seen letters like this regardless, and usually those are letters outside the US. Number 4 is that they want to provide some transparency around their accounting and audits, which are required out of a public company such as a NASDAQ ticker symbol coin. But regardless, I made a little post to see if you trust Coinbase to manage your customer funds, and 55% of you who won this poll said yes. But regardless, I don't want that to be the case. I want you guys to be very careful and to protect your assets as much as possible. Just don't trust any exchange. You need to take control of your funds. You need to be your own bank. I need you guys to look onto the Ledger website, and I usually use Ledger as a reference because I personally use it. But again, do your own research. Just don't follow my tips and suggestions. Do your own research in terms of cold storage wallet. Basically, you would connect this cold storage ledger into your extension wallet, and you can transfer your funds onto this device, and then you can go anywhere around the world. But keep in mind, this ledger you cannot lose. You lose this ledger, you lose your funds. You can never get it back. And that's the responsibility that you need in order to be your own bank, to hold your own funds. But you can literally travel the whole world with this ledger and have custody of your own funds. So in the end, do I trust Coinbase? Yes, maybe Coinbase is a really great trusted exchange because it's based in the US, but do not let that be the case. You need to take control of your own funds, have custody over your own funds, and be your own bank. That's the ultimate lesson, guys. And if you guys want to see more videos about how to transfer your funds or how to use a Ledger Nano, please let me know down in the comments. But let this be a lesson that FTX is not the only exchange. Just because they're outside the US doesn't mean that Coinbase is exactly in the safe place. So guys, keep that in mind. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Join our Patreon page for all our private alpha calls, investment strategies, and one-on-one consultations in the link below. Limited spaces are available, so be sure to reserve your spot today. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.